Committed to complete Northwest news coverage. KIRO-7 Eyewitness News starts right now.
Breaking news, flames ripped through a North Sound school. We are live at the fire that's knocked out power, canceled classes, and forced some to stay in their homes.
More breaking news just days after an arsonist destroyed several businesses in Greenwood. We're live with more fires this morning in that Seattle neighborhood.
Seattle police continue their search this morning for whoever killed Officer Timothy Brenton. How some will use a Seattle icon this morning to honor the fallen officer. Good morning. Great to have you with us. I'm Julie Francavilla.
And I'm Chris Seger. Just about 5 o'clock. Okay, thanks, Jenny. We're following some breaking news this morning. Check out this video. Firefighters are trying to contain flames still burning right now at Bellingham's Whatcom Middle School. The first calls came in at 1:30 this morning at the historic school on Halleck Street in downtown Bellingham. KIRO-7's Rick Price was the first TV reporter on the scene. He's now live with new pictures of the fire. Rick?
Let me turn around and show you what's going on right now live in Bellingham. Rick Price, KIRO-7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, thanks, Rick. And stay with KIRO-7 for the best coverage of this breaking story this morning. KIRO-7's Jeff Du Bois is also on his way to the scene, and we're launching Chopper 7 early this morning to send them up that way. Stay with KIRO-7 for live updates all morning long.
5:04, more breaking news. New fires in Seattle's Greenwood neighborhood sparked this morning. Firefighters just knocked down the flames at Rosewood Guitar. This is on Greenwood Avenue at 84th. KIRO-7 Eyewitness News reporter Chris Francis is live in that neighborhood where several arsons have happened in this community in the last few months. Chris?
Julie, this is actually the second fire we've been at this morning in just maybe the last 45 minutes. Reporting now live from Greenwood, I'm Chris Francis, KIRO-7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Time right now is 5:06. In honor of slain police officer Timothy Brenton, a special flag-raising ceremony will be held at the Space Needle at 10 o'clock this morning. And a memorial service for Officer Brenton is set for tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock at Seattle's Key Arena. Our special coverage begins tomorrow at noon with a 1-hour edition of KIRO-7 Eyewitness News. We'll then bring you live coverage of the entire service. You can also watch complete coverage on your computer, our website, KIRO-TV.com. Time right now is 5:07. He hasn't been seen in over a week. What crews will do today to try and find a missing hiker lost in the wilderness of western Washington.
And one local county calling off mass swine flu vaccination clinics for the rest of the month. New information about the shortage and how long the government says you may be waiting for your vaccine. You're watching KIRO-7 Eyewitness News in HD. 5:15, viewers have been able to give us a unique look at this fire in Whatcom Middle School in Bellingham. Look at this breaking news. Take a look at this image from Zach Wing. To upload your photos, just head to the iSpot feature of KIRO-TV.com. We'll take you back live to the scene in just a few minutes here on KIRO-7.
Time is 5:26, 2 days after Election Day, and two big races are still undecided this morning. We'll show you just how tight those races are.
And we're all over this breaking news from the North Sound. This is a live picture from Bellingham where crews have their hands full trying to contain a huge fire at this historic middle school. A live report from the scene coming up.
.29 breaking news from the North Sound. KIRO-7 is the first TV crew at a big fire burning in the North Sound. We're live with the fight to save Whatcom Middle School.
Also breaking, more fires in Seattle's Greenwood neighborhood within the last couple of hours. New pictures from the scene.
All night we've been tracking the investigation into the police officer killing, including leads on a threatening note. The special ceremony today in memory of Officer Tim Brenton.
Committed to complete Northwest news coverage. KIRO-7 Eyewitness News starts right now.
Back to that breaking news now. Chopper 7 live over the scene of this breaking news in Bellingham. Take a second and look at your screen. This is an historic middle school burning in Bellingham. We've been on the scene since the beginning, and you can see as Chopper 7 zooms in, smoke still pouring from that building and flames as well. We're gathering information from the ground and from the air as well. No school today for the kids who go to the school, about 580 of them. A tight community at Whatcom Middle School. Rick Price is live at the scene. He's been there since 4:30. Rick?
And let me show you the fire as it stands right now, and you can see it. It's still burning stubbornly. Live in Bellingham, Rick Price, KIRO 7 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Rick. We have another crew watching for those embers in the neighborhood, and Chopper 7 live overhead. Live pictures here as you can see the flames continuing to burn. You can see some wood here on the roof of this school. As we told you, it was being retrofitted at the time. Bellingham Fire Chief Bill Boyd is standing by to join us live in just a little bit. Stay with KIRO 7 for the best coverage of this breaking news.
And now back to other breaking news we're on this morning. At least 2 fires burned businesses in Seattle's Greenwood neighborhood. We first showed you this fire at Rosewood Guitar Store on Greenwood and 84th at 5 a.m. This started around 4 this morning, just minutes after another fire in the same neighborhood. We're told there's damage on both sides of the building, along with smoke and water damage throughout the store. Investigators do say no one was hurt. KIRO 7's Chris Francis is out on the street talking to fire investigators right now about concern that there's an arsonist running through the neighborhood. He'll join us live in just a bit. 5:36, and breaking economic news just coming into the newsroom right now about the job market. A bigger than expected drop in jobless claims. The U.S. Labor Department just announced that 512,000 Americans filed new unemployment claims last week. That's down 20,000 from the week before. Tomorrow we'll get an even bigger report about jobs. The monthly unemployment rate could break 10%.
Sam, thank you. 541. We are all over this breaking story out of Bellingham.
A live picture for you right now. Chopper 7 shows you the scene of a fire burning at Whatcom Middle School. Bellingham's fire chief is standing by for a live interview. That's coming up next. You're watching KIRO 7 Eyewitness News. It's Thursday, November 5th.